Well, obviously, I'm gonna have to be just a little bit partial to my my court mates from Red One, but uh, I also should probably claim a certain level of disassociation from everybody, given my role in the alliance.
Done?
No, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm actually really looking forward to see kind of the underdogs that poke through, and
No.
that'll be really interesting. I'm watching for the ones that are not typically FCs, those people that are going to step out when their FC goes down and see what happens there.
Yeah, that would be a really true test.
Yeah, that's interesting. I am kind of wondering if people actually are voting out their deputies and how that works out for different groups. We have some strong deputies in some of the fleets, and other fleets only have a strong FC. So it will definitely be interesting what happens if the FC gets shut down. And since the capsules can't stay on the grid, they have no way of communicating to the rest of the team. So yeah, I think that will be very interesting to follow up on.
Yeah, well, and I can tell you, Red One alone, there are exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 FCs in the Red One fleet. A couple of them are what we call fleet captains, people who are quote unquote in training to be an FC. But I can tell you,
awesome.
they're FCs. They've been doing this long enough, and they're used to leading fleets.
Awesome.
A lot of cooks in that kitchen. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Wait, I think
the problem with that is that maybe if they are not coordinated enough, there are several people who want to take the word if things goes a bit south.
Are we good to go?
And that can be a problem as well.
All right, who was just asking us about good to go?
HTP, Fleet Commander.
On the hour, you can go. So go for it.
Quick side note, whoever kills Grim Wolf, 50 million is extra.
So yeah, I think we're kicked off here. We may not see anybody at the sun for a few moments, but we'll just have to listen in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do know that for I do know that for the Red One folks though, that's something that they do a lot of is learning to work together, even if there's a whole bunch of FCs, and after any op, they're getting together and talking afterwards just to say, hey, what did we do? What can we do differently? And what can we do better? And that's something that I'm starting to see across the entire alliance. And it's definitely existed there for a while, but now that we're really starting to get a lot of our FCs working together on a lot of these things, there's a lot that's going to come out of this. There's going to be a lot of conversations about, well, we tried this thing and it totally didn't work.
But are they coordinated enough? If the first FC goes down, who takes over? What is the what is the ranking there? Is it just the first one take the word, or have they actually appointed out people?
I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out. I know what they I know what they should be doing. I know what they typically do, but we'll have to find out.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting questions around here now. So,
well, we might be able to find out some of that afterwards as we get more and more people coming to join us after they've been shot down.
But who do you think will be the underdog here?
The underdog? Oh boy, that's a good question. Part of my problem is that there are some fleets here that I just, because of time zone or because of other reasons, I don't really get to spend as much time with.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have the same problem. So I have 4 different fleets here I have no clue about, to be honest with you. So I will be interesting to see how many of they actually survives, if they can actually grab something here. how many kills and so on, how they cooperate. It's a lot of interest around here now.
Well, as I'm looking through, I am seeing a few fleets that have very few members in their actual Discord, so I'm not sure how they're communicating with one another.
We have a
Looks like
Condor
we've got
too,
one
I
person
think.
coming on.
Who is that?
That is Distant Night.
Listen, he's one of the FCs. All right, timer
Yes,
starting.
he is. So we've got one on grid, but I don't see the rest of his fleet to hold
No, he's
down.
gone. He's gone. It's just
Oh.
bouncing probably. All right, timer reset.
Yep.
How does that-
Yeah. So,
Wait.
for example, Distant Night.
Yeah, for
Go
example, if he's here, right, and his fleet is fighting, and he stays here for 10 minutes, does
Well,
that count as a win?
I guess that's the question: is his fleet
Right.
somewhere else?
Right? So we have no way to know.
And I'm
Oh, no,
looking
then
at
I
comms
would-
here, and
that's why I
his
should-
fleet only has 4 people in comms. So I don't know if they're communicating or if they really only have 4 people right now.
Maybe that's why they want me to do the warning. So, like, once somebody's been here for 1 minute, I will announce, such and
Yeah, and
such.
you're just going to pop that right off in local chat, aren't you?
Yeah. Make sure.
Yeah,
I
this is one of the occasions that local actually is legal. So
And
If anybody
Alliance
has
should be
problem with it,
illegal.
you send them my way.
Because now we have all this chattering in Alliance, which I can't turn off.
Actually, you should be able to check your filter.
Filter.
Yeah, right there. That thing. Oh, nope.
Yes.
Yeah, that right
Ah,
there.
oh.
Click uncheck your
Awesome,
alliance and
awesome.
your corp.
What does
System. You might want
Awesome,
system.
awesome. Yeah, didn't know that. Learn something
There you go.
new every day.
See, we're informative too.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I would have been lost here by myself. Somebody else is showing up. Who is this? Ooh, that's a whole fleet.
all
the
right.
landing. Oh, this is going to be
Poopy's fleet.
interesting. We have 7 people on grid. Awesome.
Timer started.
Now the fun starts.
Yeah. Awesome.
So
Dang.
I'm too far away from a phone to read who's on the grid. So can someone that actually can read this
Yeah.
shit tell me?
So we've got Grimm's fleet on the grid right now. They're pretty
Oh.
much fit in Vexor Navy issues,
Yeah.
and they are definitely
Interesting.
all here. At
Oh,
what
that's gonna be interesting.
at what point were you supposed to mark that there were people on grid at the sun?
Now I started the timer. I mean,
Oh, okay.
the fleet showed that at the same time, right? So I think
Right.
that's...
But I'm saying, at what point do you put something
announcement.
local?
No, I'll do it in now. Okay, announcing local.
Yeah, we'll probably need to be just a little bit quicker on that one.
Yeah. Well, are you in the system, Ella?
I am not. I am. This is one of those rare occasions that I've been able to log into the game, so I'm running a Halloween event right now while I watch.
Oh, okay. But maybe you should have someone who's not streaming to message out to the system so we can actually see what's going on.
Well, Dragonborn, there you go. There's one of the other learnings for the next time we do this. Having more than one judge handy in system.
Yeah.
Don't see anyone come to contest them yet.
No, not yet.
No, they're pretty much alone here right now.
Let me. Can I set my camera?
Oh, that's going to
I
be.
can't look at them.
Oh.
Focus fire? No, that's for the drones.
Yeah, let's
How come I can't look at them like zooming camera?
I think if you're cloaked, you might not. Well, that's odd.
I think now after the announcement, there is a lot of talk in the other channels. What should we do? Should we just go ahead on, send in one and see what's up there?
It's going to be really disappointing if they just leave them to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if they just leave them be, they're gonna lose in 10 minutes. So
How much time is left on that timer there? We might need to let everybody know.
Okay. Well, 2 minutes 40 seconds has gone by, so 7 more minutes. How about I announce the 7 more minutes?
Yep.
unless they're actually fighting on one of the planets, that can
There could
happen
be.
as well.
There could be, but if they're fighting at a planet, they're not fighting on one of the objectives. So that's not
No,
going
but
to
they
win the
can
game.
bump. They cannot bump into each other, you know. So they're trying to take out the competition where they're planning. You never know. So yeah,
There's
a lot of this and that here.
Remember, we have a stealth bomber fleet.
That is true.
I think their strategy would be just to sit here, if I were them, right?
And then pop out as soon as they're getting down to a couple minutes.
Or when
Stay away
two.
from.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because if they pop out and they stay far enough away from the Vexers aren't going to be able to reach them, and now it's a contested sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they only need to pop up one of them because there's only one of them that's actually in the opposite fleet, so they don't have to risk the whole fleet. You know, it's only pop up one, stay like 400 away, and they don't have any chance to actually grab them, and they will be out of reach. So
Yes.
there's a lot of interesting things going on now. So I think there's a lot of planning now. So yeah, stay tuned, guys.
Wait. Let's say another fleet shows up. Do I reset the timer or?
I think if another fleet shows up, you just reset the timer because it was very clear that it has to be 10 minutes on field unopposed.
Okay. That makes it easy for me.
Stream, are you guys watching the stream?
Yeah. We are doing the stream. We are the stream. Oh, another fleet showing up.
All right, here we go.
Here we go, guys.
Dragon
All right,
fleet. All right.
Dragon Fleet's on grid. Looks like they are a brawler mix.
Yeah. Let me get to a better angle. Just looking at the sun, can't see.
Now things are getting interesting.
Do you think?
Are they going to flee? Are they going to fight? What's going on right now?
Yeah.
What's going on in those channels right now, guys?
Yep. Hey, Neon, go ahead and announce that the timer is stopped.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, to answer you, Storm, as far as what's going on, we've got a brawler fleet and a very nice Vexer fleet over there, and those Vexers are going to have to get in range to send their drones over if they want to be successful.
They're closing in.
Yeah, they're moving. The gap is closing. The gap is closing, guys.
Huh?
This is going to be interesting. Who
Yep.
will survive this?
Each fleet has got themselves a guardian, so they seem to be built around the idea of being able to pummel their enemies. But I don't know. Those ruptures can put out some decent DPS, but depending on the drone skills of the Vexer fleet, they may have an upper hand here.
Yeah, they may have. And those drones are going to go inside the bubble. How is that going to play out?
Hey, do I see somebody getting left behind in Dragon's fleet here?
Yeah. That's. I can't see.
Okay, so we need a game that can let us see. Okay, so it looks like they're coming around them. Yep, there go all the drones. They got in range and they're launching their drones. Now they're going to try and get their Vexers out of range.
Yeah.
Question is, how many are they going to lose while they're doing this?
I'm gonna uncloak and try to
And
target
get yourself, yeah.
and get to a better position. What?
You are,
I'm
yeah,
still-
your cloaking device
I'm
is still
cloaking.
recharging, but yeah, it's not going to let you take a look, it looks like. Watch our camera get blown up. Okay, so we've got, yep, looks like Dragonfleet's sending their drones over. Not too many there.
Okay.
Click on dragons. Click on Davros and look at or dragon and look at.
See, there's
Yeah,
no
we
option.
don't have the ability to look at an ally right now, so that's not
But
going
I
to
can
help
lock.
us.
I'm locking them so
You
we
lock?
can see the health. Yeah. So
Yep.
you can see the shield. But that's wrong.
Yeah, you're probably not going to want to stay there locking them too long, or they might think you're an enemy.
Yeah.
All right. So here's something to note. Note that we've already had one pod on the field. Now that pod's supposed to get off the field. I don't know what they're doing.
Is it dragon? No, dragon's still here.
No, Dragon's still there.
So I'm locking the 2 FCs. So
Okay, well that'll help.
I see a burst. 30
Don't pull
kilometer
too
from-
close.
Is that
10
another
away,
fleet?
10 away, 10 away, 10 away.
That's another fleet. Holy crap!
All right. So yep, we got another fleet coming in. I can't tell who they are though. You want to give us a camera spin?
Yes.
All right. Well, they've got a guardian, and they've got their guardian up. Looks like they've got a fast tackle.
This is XCOM Odin. Yes.
Okay, they look like they've got almost a kitchen sink mix. I've seen a couple stabbers. They've got some range. They might be able to start shooting from a range.
Wow,
but
look at how fast they're going.
whew,
Oh, this
They
is the
are.
drop bear. Cardinals fleet. They're called the drop bear fleet. They're usually the mining fleet.
oh yeah.
Yeah, they always mine together. They're called drop bear. Pretty awesome.
So it looks like we've had one of the fleets exit the field. Is that true?
Yeah, only 14 left. Let's see who left. It looks like the Vexor navies are left, so Dragon's fleet left. The
So
ballers
they
left. Yeah.
they got themselves off grid. They were able to stop the timer and get off.
Yes. I don't know how many they lost though.
Yeah. Can you go ahead and give us a look at the fleet at the sun here? Because I'm noticing that we've got the stabber starting to put damage down, or something across that distance there. How many Vexors are there? It doesn't look like they've got quite as many as they did before.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, nope, they're still there. All right.
And they're coming.
New plan. We don't fight at the sun next time. We can see the fleets.
Oops. What happened? I don't think I can get away from the sun, right? It doesn't matter where I go.
No, unfortunately, it won't work
Yeah. Oh well.
until you're off grid.
But this guy's getting too close to me.
Yeah, I
Calico.
don't see what that. Who's that there?
Calico Navy. Who? He's shooting into the bubble.
What happened now?
So these guys are 40 kilometers away, and the other guys are 80 from me. I'm like in between them, almost. I'm trying to get you a better angle.
Yeah, that's fine. I had to reconnect here. Oh, okay. That's one of the Caracol Navy issues.
Oh, here goes the drones.
Oh, they've
goes the
got
drones.
Okay, here we go, guys, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, and the
they're
drones are
rejecting.
coming back.
They come back. An MK5? Really? MK5 drones, not MK7s.
Well, they're
a
keeping
few.
pretty tight. They're
Yeah,
doing a really good job of keeping themselves nice and tucked in there.
Yeah, and I think the Caracal went back, right? Oh wait, no. Where does Caracal go?
Caracol went back. It tucked back in with the other
Okay,
fleet.
my screen is glitching.
So let's talk names here. We've got the Vexor fleet. That was I'm sorry, whose fleet did you say that was?
Fleet.
yes.
All right, and who's the other fleet belonging to here?
Cardinal.
Cardinal. Ah, yes, it's
drop
right. Drop
Where
bears.
is he?
So we actually have Odin
Yeah.
versus Odin on the field right now. This is going to be interesting.
I did see that.
Yeah. So Cardinal is the FC of the drop bear fleet. He's in the Vexor Navy too. But so the other fleet is the Vexor Navy fleet. So don't get confused. Again, McPoopies is in the Rupture. He's the FC of the Vexor Navy fleet. And Cardinal is the FC of the sort of kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Where are they both Vexor Navies? No. I see some Moa, some Stabber, Mauler Guardian, Stabber, Mauler Guardian. We have so many frigates. 7 frigates on grid. Let's see, are they doing anything? Wait, is it a sleeve? No.
Well, that's a lot of frigates on field. So, is that another fleet that we see?
No, so total 21. Right.
Yeah. So tuck your down on the lower left here is where they're at. All right. So yeah, they're on grid to see what's going on. It looks like there's only about 4 of them though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This is the J3D fleet, Distant Knights fleet.
Yeah. This is the frigate fleet.
They're a smaller fleet. I'm not sure if they were just unable to bring as many players to this game, or if they were hoping that being smaller numbers they might be a little more coordinated. But
yeah. Hey, if you ever ask for an underdog, that's the underdog.
Yeah, there you go. There's our underdog, folks.
Okay, let me
Now,
back to.
If they can stay out of range of everybody else, they have some chances. So we're coming up on 20 minutes. We've got about 10 more minutes before everybody has to kind of close down into the system a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the exact terms for each close down, or like what each level was? I don't remember where the cutoff.
Yeah, he didn't tell me.
I suspect you're going to have to announce it in local.
After 15 minutes, planet 10, 9, and 8 is not allowed.
Okay.
After 30 minutes, 7, 6, and 5.
So
4
10,
and
9,
5.
and 8 are no longer allowed, which
10,
we
9, and
didn't
8,
announce.
right?
Yep, no longer allowed.
This is
We're a little
20
late
minutes?
on announcing that one, but I think we're safe to go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, just go ahead and announce it. If anyone's, I doubt anyone's still out there.
Yeah.
We gave them a 5-minute buffer on that, but next cut down is going to be in about 10 minutes.
Awesome.
So we've got some fleets at the sun. They're just kind of playing with each other. Nobody's really fighting yet.
Yeah. But again, McPoopy's Vexor Navy fleet they were very confident going in. They didn't think anyone could challenge them. Oh, they're closing in on the frigates. Looks like. Do they have anyone else on grid? No, that's all. Yeah. So 2 fleets on grid. The Vexors are closing in on the frigates. There's 1 frigate lagging behind. You better run. Who is that? Extra SK from J3D. Oh no, you're gonna get caught. Are you guys still here?
I am still here. I'm
Okay.
just had nothing to add yet.
That's fine. No, okay, thank you so much for being here, like helping keep time and everything.
I'm still here. I'm just delivering, so I'm making a lot of noise using my microphone.
And that's alright. Thank you for watching out for that. Okay, they're 139 away from me, and the frigates are 400 from me. So, Vexor Navy's hit. Oh, where are they going? They're walking in. The frigates. One of the frigates worked.
Just one of them?
Yeah,
Interesting.
one of the frigates worked to the other guy. That was Distant Knight. He's the FC.
All right. Are
And the
these?
other, everyone else is walking in too. Oh,
All right. So looks like they're trying to reposition.
Okay. Wait, what is?
Somebody else just left field.
The Vexors are 174 from me. I'm gonna decloak again and lock the F6.
All right, so the Vexers are closing in. If these frigates are going to have any chance, they're going to have to kill drones faster than the drones can kill them. That's going to be a really hard thing to do, I think.
Yeah. Come on! I cannot lock when the cloak is on cooldown. This is frustrating.
I'll tell you one thing though. There's a really good chance if these frigates are fast enough, they might do enough damage to those drones that those Vexers just lose a lot of their teeth for the next fight.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like they've pulled the drones in. Are they just trying to use guns for now to take out so they don't lose any drones against the frigates?
Looks like it.
I can say for a fact they have plenty of drones.
Fair.
You've been
Fair
supplying them very well.
Is this open comms or are you guys broadcasting?
We are broadcasting, but if you feel like adding something to the conversation, you're certainly welcome to. We just ask that you be mindful of the fact that it's broadcasting.
I like McPoopy's fleet is taunting others in local, saying, "Come fight us, feel the swarm, come catch us, bees."
And I'm still adding 50 million extra to the guy who kills Grimwolf.
So is that 100 now, or just the 50?
We'll make it 100, I don't care.
I have 2 guns here.
So I think we've now found everybody's favorite thing about this event. They're allowed to talk in local.
Yeah. Now everybody's talking trash in local. This is what I wanted to see. Yeah.
For those of you who are not aware of why we're getting such a kick out of this, it's pretty standard practice across our alliance and in a lot of other alliances that you don't talk in local.
Yeah.
There's a really good chance of giving away OPSEC or getting tagged as somebody. You can get tagged as offending somebody if you say the wrong things. So usually we hold to a very strict GF only and local policy, and right now that policy is just not in place. So we're seeing all sorts of fun stuff.
Honestly, this is the best part. This is really entertaining. The local.
One thing I can add, because I know you guys were looking for it earlier, is if you lock onto a target, the observe option is at the bottom, so you can view it from there.
No. See, it's not there.
Yeah, we don't have it, so there's
Look,
something
I saw
going
it
on
on
that's
the
blocking
screen
it.
when you were locked on. Once you had fully locked on to someone, it showed up.
No,
again.
look. I'm fully locked, right? Nothing. Do you see?
So I'm actually pretty impressed that we as the Knights group didn't actually take any losses in that pass with the Vexor Navy issues.
Yeah.
Unless they were just that far away and we couldn't see it from this angle.
Let me
All right,
see.
we got about 4 minutes until we have to close down further here.
All right. Yeah. See, the 2 FCs, they're all full health. Let's check our Green Wolf. He has a 100 mil bounty on his head. No, still full shield. Full shield from.
So one note that we'll have to think about as we're filming this is if the bombers decloak, you're going to have to be careful about locking them, because if you manage to lock them, it will prevent them from recloaking again.
Okay. You cannot lock cloaker being targeted.
Because somebody's got you
Oh,
targeted.
No. This is nice. Okay,
Or
so I'll
we're
lock
targeted.
him. Okay. I'll
Yeah, you've
lock
got
him.
him locked, so he locked you.
Okay. Please unlock me.
Distant seemed pretty intimidated by your cloaky ship. Is probably why he's got a lot on his plate right now.
I think it's fair to ask him in local to unlock you.
Well, guys, there's only 3 minutes left. We locked down 3 new planets. What do you think? What will the evolve be now?
I think we're going to keep seeing a lot of dancing at the sun.
All right.
Also, now at the next checkpoint, they cannot use asteroid belts anymore either. So they are narrowing down now.
Awesome.
So I don't think we've lost any ships yet. Do we have anyone in channel that was in a ship and is now here? I don't think so. I don't see
think so.
anyone from any of the groups.
Oh, Who's this?
Okay,
Main
so who we
fleet?
got coming in?
Ivar.
Up. This is
Is it
the. This is that
The drum
mining
bears.
group again.
Yeah, the mining group.
Cardinals.
Funny we
Cardinals
call
fleet.
them the mining group. Oh, another fleet. Oh, everyone's coming. And they're landing right on top of them, it looks like.
Ooh, oh,
Red one.
one's in here. Okay, this is going to be an interesting fight because it looks like they
landed right on
landed.
top of
What's the range on red one compared to? It looks like 209. So they're right on top of those vexors.
Yep. Oh,
They are right on top of those vexors,
Oh,
and
who's
they are
warping
off
out?
again.
who's working out?
Quickly warping off.
Who?
Fortunately, the majority of
Red
Red
one.
One's fleet composition seems to be in frigates, so they have a pretty nice advantage being able to move around quickly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's actually a pretty common thing for red one. Red one's kind of got the start in this game by working out how to take on T10 anomalies with frigates and just frigates.
Wow.
As a result, they've gotten pretty good at that.
Wow, impressive.
Yeah, well, they will have a problem in 15 minutes because then we lock down 3 more planets and the astral belts are out. So then they have no escape anymore. They have to stay at the sun, and that will be a disadvantage for them when you bring those big guns with long range.
Yeah.
And they cannot speed tank them anymore.
Yeah.
Early on, it's the best advantage, but now I think it's narrowing down.
Anybody
they're
else
closing
seeing
in.
the secondary bubble on the
Guys.
right side move very quickly?
Yeah.
Looks like they're
Yeah,
closing in.
that's a
closing in.
bubble on a frigate.
Well, all those bees coming. Oh my goodness! Look at all those shots.
Oh. All right, so I think we're going to start to see some ships go down from Cardinals fleet here.
Yep.
They got a little too close. Those vexors are going to do some damage. Is that a stabber running way off in the lot? Nope. That's the
Valor.
anchor of their fleet. Nowhere near the rest of the fleet.
Oh my goodness.
Seems like they forgot to anchor their paladin, huh?
Oh my goodness. That's lethal.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now I'll show you.
Oh, there are a few
He's
pods
back.
in there now.
Pots. Let me see. 2 pots. And I believe those are the drop bear mining fleet. Extra. And who's working off? Yeah, the drop bear's working off.
I wonder if they lost anyone.
Nine,
It'd be pretty hard to hold through that, I think, but
Seven.
maybe they did.
We still have 7 of on grid, so probably didn't lose anyone. They basically just ran through the fleet, right? Just like tanks rolling through. Okay, what's our frigate friends doing? They're just chilling back here.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna try and wait it out and wait until everybody else has been bloodied enough that they can try and swoop in.
Okay. I think if I was like Dragon and these other fleets, I would try to gank up, work together against these drones. Otherwise, hard to beat them 1-on-1 or 10-on-10. Okay, let's close on to some planets, right?
Yeah, we're definitely at that point. We're
So
2 minutes
7
late on it.
What is it? 7, 6, and 5?
Yep.
Okay.
Astral Belts is also off now. So
Okay.
they only have planet 1 to 4, and this is going to be interesting, guys.
So only planets 1 through 4 open, right? And
Yep.
sun. Okay. I'll type that too. Only.
So yeah, our asteroid belts are down too.
I'm looking forward to more shit talking in local. Yes.
Yeah, just tonight with a classic battle cry there, milkshake.
Milkshake.
The one time chat talking in local is prohibited. Is it not prohibited?
Yeah.
Right.
Milkshake.
Everyone is using their opportunity now Dog, trash, and local.
Yes.
All right, so it looks like, it looks like Cardinals fleet took a pretty good hit there.
Yeah. That's okay.
Got at least 2 ships down.
Who did fall? Do we have overview of that?
By the way, McPoopy's fleet consists of all the PvE officers. That's why they have so much
That's why they have so much money.
money. Yes.
You think you can get an idea of who went down by? I don't know if you can click the cans, but maybe it'll
Yeah,
give
you
you
can
a
look at
name.
their cans.
Yeah.
Looks like an Odin and an Ivar.
Ivan, Odin.
Not
Wish
sure.
they had names like Eve on it.
Yeah, the player names on them.
Alexa, play
Or you
Life
can
is a
ask
Her.
fleets to post their kill mails, maybe.
Yeah, I think right now, while they're still flying around, that might not happen. But I agree with you. That's a good next step here.
Okay. Just let me know. Dragon is just chatting in local now. They're not fighting, I guess. Sorry for the pod. I clicked and couldn't cancel lock. Jones said hi. This is fun. Yeah, again, this is our first time, right? Next time you can expect much more. Just on our side, we'll have more cameras for you. We'll have more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Another. Flight.
oh, hey,
Fleet
there's Red
tour.
One.
The
Red
frigates.
One's frigate fleet landing fairly close to
Yes,
that
about 10
bubble there.
kilometers away. Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna if they get in there, if they're fast enough, they could do a little bit of damage, but they really have to watch out for those drones.
Okay. I'm gonna focus
Yep,
on.
here come all the drones. Whew. No, well, it looks like Red One's trying to get out. Yep, they're getting out, but they're not leaving very quick. Let's see, any of them gonna get popped? Nope, they all got out. It looks like.
So really, we're going to continue to see that the stall
All
Red
right.
One's doing with this frigate fleet's going to really harm them over time.
Yeah.
With them jumping in and trying
Yeah.
to get out again. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they get caught, they're in trouble, but they
Yeah.
know that. So,
Oh, another one
and
coming
then here
in.
comes another fleet.
Who's that? The Cardinals. The drop
Cardinal fleet's back. Let's see what they're.
230, but not too far.
So they came within range to try and put some damage down.
Oh,
You know,
drone's coming.
They're within range of the drones. Now, who is that?
Oh man, that's so intimidating. Look at
Who
that
is
swarm.
Oh, came to loot. So is looting the Rex. No. Oh no, he didn't. He looted the
I think
Rex
that
or
was
popped the
intentional.
Rex. He
That
got
was
the Rex
intentional.
off field.
Yeah. That was intentional.
So that takes away some jumping points.
Yeah. They're fighting. They're not leaving.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to actually try and fight.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really surprised that we didn't see anyone try and put together the standard meta of the game right now. I have not seen any stabber fleets or any long range sniper fleets at this point. So it's
Maybe
really
it's-
interesting.
I think we mentioned that earlier. It's that at the end everybody's gonna be at the sun, so they can't warp around.
They can't warp around, but you can still try and stay far away from the
Right,
Cardinals fleet has a good counter to that because they can move so fast. But this drone fleet would probably be having a lot more problems
That's right.
Yeah, and
if
there's also
they went up against a heavy stabber fleet.
Ooh, look at that.
Dragon announced that it was within 200 kilometers, so they can use cans to move around as well. So that could be interesting.
Yeah. So
Now
the
we're
200
actually seeing them
kilometer-
fight again.
The 200-kilometer rule was only for holding the sun alone, unchallenged.
Yeah.
They had to stay within 200 of the sun, but the actual fighting, there's no limit for it. It's just that they cannot warp off
someone
in
warped
7 minutes.
So it looks like
you're
somebody
right.
was probably taking enough damage. Yeah, I think Cardinals fleet's going to be in trouble here. I don't think they're going to be able to last this engagement. They might lose a few people, and one of them was able to warp away, but that's one less ship they've got that they're going to have to try and fold in later.
See Stabber warping off too.
Yeah, so they're just trying to keep their ships alive to stay in this game, but that's not going to work well for them.
Right.
If that fleet gets caught somewhere else,
Yeah.
by one of these frigate fleets, it's going to be in big trouble.
Yeah.
A half-dead Stabber and a half-dead Caracal sitting around somewhere getting caught by a frigate fleet is going to be in big trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, how are we doing on time? Should we close off some more planets?
Well, we got
5 minutes.
5 more minutes?
5 minutes. They have 5 more minutes to be on the planets, and then it's just the sun.
Now, that's an interesting point. For the next time, we're definitely going to have to make sure we've got monitors at some of these planets to make sure that people aren't warping, because I'm watching these ships warp off field. You know,
Yeah, I
it's
totally
entirely
agree.
possible.
I'll volunteer for that. No problem.
Hey, so 5 more
We'll have
minutes.
to get somebody that's got 5 alts. Just put all your alts in, you know, various.
I've got 3.
Do we have someone here that is in a capsule in the system right now? Do we have someone in here that's in a capsule still in the system?
By the way, 5 more minutes, all planets close, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're coming down to the end. They're working out. Who's working out? Drop bears. Wait, the Vexor Navy's.
Yeah, but that.
Oh, no.
What's interesting now is that it's limited where they can warp off. So, since all the fleets are still alive, they will warp into someone
Yeah.
wherever they're warping off to. So
Yeah.
that's interesting
Totally
too.
correct, Strive.
Yeah.
No, that's our Vexor fleet over there, right?
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for that Vexor fleet to see if they can just kind of start. Oh, hold on, I saw a flash. Oh,
Red.
all right. So it looks like Red One might have figured out what was going on, and they might try and engage Distant Knight's fleet. How close are they?
Oh, very far.
Okay.
Listen, J3D is 500 something. Red is 130.
So, what kind of fleet compositions are we looking at the moment? Maybe that's nice for people to hear.
Yeah, if you're not watching the stream. So, yeah, right now, fleet comps, Red 1's running around in a whole bunch of T4 frigates, about 10 of them, various types. The Distant Knight's got a fleet of about 5 frigates.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of Vexor Navy issues for, I'm sorry, it was McPoopy's fleet.
Yes. Guys,
That's what we can see at the sun right now.
an interesting development. Someone's finally saying in local that they should work together to team up against the Vexor navies, which is
Ooh,
something.
I call collusion. Collusion.
And
That could be
McCoopy-
very.
That's
I'm gonna-
an interesting turning point. Is there
Yes.
anything in the rules that says you cannot group up with others?
There is not.
There's no
Yeah,
rule.
exactly.
All right, folks, I'm going to step away from the computer for just a second here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
may want to clarify that for them.
Okay. I'll say there's no
But
rules against teaming.
if the frigates do team up together and actually manage to get on top of those Vexors, they will go down very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the only scenario really where we can actually see the frigates actually take the field and kind of take control, because at this point they're just fighting the clock.
Yeah. So that will be interesting. I mean, I think someone suggested that earlier, saying, the only way they can win is to team up. But finally, now they realize it. I'll go for reunites. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be.
I mean, it's either that or they just keep bouncing around and they're gonna run out of planets, right?
Maybe they didn't even realize before you told them. So now they're gonna team up.
That could be.
Oh,
that could be
another
it as
fleet
well.
coming. Who is this?
Yeah, we'll see if they can out DPS those 30 reps they have.
Danvers.
And now
Dragon's
it's on-
fleet's here now. Dragon's fleet is back on grid. Dragon's Brawler
Oh,
fleet.
that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So now we have 4 fleets on grid, 2 frigate fleets. Vexor Navy fleet is dominating the field, but they're going to be surrounded very soon. Dragon's fleet is Brawler fleet, and they are closing in. Dragon. How many lodges do we have? Let me see. We have quite a. How do you know which one's Logi? There's no Logi ship in the game, right? Are there Logi ships in the game yet? Like
Yeah, there are Logi. You'll find large Logis under the cruiser tab. You have to open up the cruiser tab on your overview there.
Huh, cool.
Towards the top where it says like 15. Those are that'll identify all the cruisers that are on the field, and you can have them through there.
See, no Logis, no cruiser Logis at least. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it. No.
The BNIs have reps in their high slots though.
Oh.
Dragon warped off again. So how much time do we have left on closing?
Yeah, please somebody check the time, please.
Oh, I think Paladin had it, or Storm.
I think Storm was.
All right, so you got about 1 minute. And by the way, I'm pretty sure we have some Logi potential at the in the frigate slot.
Yes.
Yeah, you have bursts and amongst other frigates that are capable of doing Logi. Yeah.
By the way, I'm not supposed to start the timer when they're alone.
They're not going to be alone anymore, right? Because everyone's on grid. Within 200 kilometers? Is that...
Yeah, that's that's like 200 kilometers was set by Dragon before we started.
So that means, what does that mean? That means, so if there's no, I mean, like the situation we have now, they're all more than 200 away from each other.
Yeah, I think like to claim the sun, you have to be within 200 kilometers. If you're not within that distance, then the timer can run for someone who has
200 from the sun working, or from me? From what?
Yeah, from the sun. That's the place they're fighting for.
Great. Where is the sun? Let me see. The sun is. In fact, I can't see it. Let's see. The sun is 4,000 kilometers from me. How did it get so far from me? Okay. Anyways. Oh. Somebody's fighting. This is the drones against who is this? This is night? Stabber. Who's the Stabber fleet? That's a new fleet that just came in. HTP.
Oh shit. Here we go.
With that Stabber fleet on grid, that's going to be really fun. Finally, we see some long-range cannons coming into play, a little bit more in the meta.
Yeah, they're trying to pull away, look. But one guy's not moving. Who is this guy? Wait, that's... I see Distant Knight. No, Distant Knight's over here, like on the bottom left of the screen. See, that guy's not moving. He's dead. He probably disconnected or something. And another guy, look at that guy where my mouse is. He is going the wrong way.
Yeah, that's. I think that's probably they either had some miscommunication or they really struggled to.
Yeah, see, there's a wrong pot. The guy who wasn't moving is dead. And another fleet coming in. Who is this? A Cardinal. Drop bears coming in.
Coming in. All right, and you announced, because everybody's got to come to the sun at this point, right?
Okay. Yes.
Yep, so go ahead. Some people are watching a little closer, but let's go ahead and announce for 2 minutes late on that one.
Yeah.
Which is the whole thing is 2 minutes late, right?
It's okay.
Look at all those chickens.
All right, so we should be seeing everybody coming in.
Yeah.
That's got to be Red 1 down there. All those frigates on a pile.
Yep. And they're chasing. This is the drop air fleet. Exactly.
Or are they trying to get around? This stabber fleet is, man, they are spread out across the whole range there. They're not. They're going to be in trouble if they can't get themselves closed up.
Look at those 2 pods. That's from the stabber. HTP. 2 of them. Remember, one didn't move.
They
the
are
other...
long range. They might have warped in too close for their own
Yeah.
comfort.
Yeah, but
Well,
those
and
2 guys didn't anchor up.
Something else to keep in mind when we're doing ops and we're warping around stabber fleets, a lot of that's very dependent on where your scouts are. If your scouts tell you where the enemy is, you know how to get on grid at the right range.
Exactly.
Our FCs are flying into the sun blind here. They do not know where the other fleets are when they arrive on grid. So that is a big deterrent against using ranged ships.
Yep.
All right. Well, Go ahead.
To add to that, I'd say that you're going to most likely see HTP play with their cooldowns as well. You know, most likely they're running tracking computers to get that extended range, and when those things are down, you know, you're really limited to what you can do. So they'll probably play more of a kiting / in and out style.
Okay, look
if
at
we
those.
can.
Look at those.
There's a lot of benefits and a lot of cons. Yeah.
I kind of wonder where all these where's Red One going? They're kind of, I think they're trying to get away from this massive drone fleet that's going after the stabber fleet.
Yeah. And the stabber fleet lost another one. See that pod over there? Yeah.
No, that's interesting. Notice that these drones keep flying up after the Cardinal fleet.
Yeah.
So clearly the FC is doing a lot of, okay, send your stuff onto this group, and I think that Cardinal fleet is probably at just about the same range as the stabbers. And so what's happening is they're calling targets based on range right up until they realize that that's a different place.
Yeah.
Or, wait, hold on. This is a game mechanic. So when your ship or when your target dies, like your drones will try to go to the next one, the one that's next closest to you. And because of that range differential you're seeing, they think the next one, closest one to them,
Dragon's fleet
is all the way
moving
up there.
Dragon moving.
Yeah.
Oh, Dragon's fleet's going after Cardinal's fleet.
No.
You have to have
I think that's the
micromanagement.
Vexor. That's the Vexors.
Oh, those are the
Dragons,
Vexors up there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, with their drones
here
somewhere
we go.
else, they're going to be in big trouble unless they can get their
Look at how
drones
fast
back.
Dragon's closing in. Oh my goodness. They're already on top of it.
Now that's what you can do with a brawler fleet. You can get them in fast. You can hit hard.
Yeah. Okay, let's watch out for pods here. Cardinals in pod.
So it looks like Cardinals lost. All right, can we see where Cardinals pod is? Is Cardinal down on the lower right here?
I think
lower
you're
left. Right there.
Lower left. Okay, so
If you can set your filter to only pods,
Yeah.
we can see who dies.
I am.
Oh yeah, that's what we're seeing here.
Yeah. So we called it right? HTP lost 3.
Yeah, they came in too close, but that's what happens when you bring stabbers in blind. So earlier I was talking about how we really should see more stabbers in this war, and I think I was wrong. The fact that you don't have scouts to tell you where to get on grid. Who is this up?
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
McPookie's fleet.
You basically warp in blind, so
Yeah.
in a disadvantage.
The Vexor fleet is.
Yeah.
We're looking at the Vexor fleet now. They're running away.
They're moving fast too.
Yeah, and Dragon's
But
fleet.
where are the stealth fleets? Have anyone seen the stealth fleet?
I think they're just going to wait for everybody else to fight it out.
That's a fantastic question, Storm. Where is the stealth fleet? I think they're
We have a
playing their
Hound.
cards very close to the chest at this point.
Guys, stealth fleet. We see some of them. We see a Hound.
Most likely, the stealth fleet is focused on the local demoralization strategy, and we'll probably see some more tactics come from them on that side.
Yeah.
There's a Hound. One single Hound.
But if they can go when the Vexor fleet is engaging someone else, they can pop up just behind them and blast them to oblivion and stealth up again before anyone realizes what's actually going on here.
That Hound is probably part of that. Yeah, that Hound is a scout for Dragonborn. That's what, because Dragonborn only brought one frigate, and that frigate was a. See, here you go. Dragonborn was using eyes. That's how he knows where to take his ships in. That's how he knows when to get on grid. He's using eyes.
Yeah.
And now you can see that Hound pulling range so he can cloak up again.
Yes, smart.
So
It's
Dragon moves
fantastic
down to position his
strategy.
fleet.
Yeah, I like it. I really like it. Very nice strategy.
Fantastic strategy. It's
Yeah.
the best strategy out there right now. So, but I'm
Storm, don't
interested.
help him too much. Don't help him too much.
Well, he can't hear. He can hear this in the recap.
Yes. You mean the hiding strategy isn't the best? Oh, Grimwolf is dead. Grimwolf is dead.
Woo.
Grimwolf is dead again. Time to
Again.
collect your bounty.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Drones
Butt,
engaging.
Butt Viper gets the bounty.
I know. I just asked him. Bot Viper gets 100 million.
Yes.
See, this is how I'm going to make money. I'm going to enter into this just to kill the people that you put bounties on. Got it.
I will make sure to put a bounty on someone on each one of them.
Guys, we cannot look closer. Can we look? Someone's walking off. Dragon's fleet is not in a good situation. They got caught.
No, they're getting swarmed by these Vexers. Now,
Yes.
Dragon's fleet's been swarmed by the Vexers before, and he was able to get off field with it. The question's going to be, does he get off? You know, he could warp away last time. His Hound's going to have to decloak for him to get off. Oh, look at that. Hound is decloaked. So he has a jump 2 point now.
Yeah.
Question is he going to do it?
Okay, let me look at the plots for you guys.
So who's that frigate fleet? Is that Distant Knight or is that Red One that just dropped
looks
that
like-
can?
This is one. No,
That was Red
I
One.
mean,
Red One
yeah.
dropped a can and warped in.
Yeah, no. They're gonna get in on the action. Dragon's fleet's trying to get away. Wait, no, that's McPoopy. Let me see. Yeah, that's McPoopy's fleet on the left, and Dragon's fleet's on the right. So they switch position. Do you guys remember? The Dragon's fleet was on the left, and then now they switched. Let's see.
How many we got in McPoofy's fleet still? It's a little hard to tell.
Yeah, kind of hard to tell now. But dragons closing in. Dragons closing in. They're on top of each other now. Wait, no. Yes.
The 100 million bounty has been paid.
Awesome.
Did
Yeah.
Dragon's fleet warp off to his Hound? They may have jumped to behind you.
Where is Dragon? Yeah, I'm missing.
There we go, over there.
There.
Yeah, they maneuvered over here.
Awesome. This should be the stabbers. Rupture. Who's that? Kylo, right?
Man, look at those wrecks.
Yeah.
All right, so I think Dragon's fleet's licking their wounds for a bit here. Can
Yeah.
we go ahead and move over to the left here? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
Pots. Fleet pots. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
That's
So
good.
it looks like Red One got into it with Distant Knight while we weren't looking, and yeah, Distant Knight, Distant Knight's fleet's down. Red One took him out.
Completely obliterated.
Yeah. Look, J3D
Yeah,
pots,
nobody was
J3D
paying
pots.
attention, and they got in there. Now
Yeah.
this is interesting. How many people do we have left in McPoopy's fleet? Because if they're down, if they're starting to lose some of their mass mobbing effect with their drones, they're going to
Yeah.
run into trouble.
Let's count. I see 1. Tempest is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They still have 5 Vexers and
5 Vector Navy. That's enough to still be pretty dangerous.
So
Okay,
the-
so they took down the jumping box,
they
and
only
you can
lost
see
one.
Red One's trying to move off grid now.
Yeah.
Keeping their distance from those Vector navies. Is there anyone left from the Stabber fleet?
Stabber, yeah. Orc.
One Canadian Sorry. Now, was Canadian Sorry part of the Stabber fleet, or was that the one Stabber that was part of Cardinal's fleet?
That's the drop. That was the drop bear fleet. Cardinal. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that Stabber fleet is just not on field anymore. So we're down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't think Distant Knight got the memo on getting pods off field when you're down, but we'll have to remind him of that later. Who's this frig we got sitting way out here on the other side of Distant Knight's fleet?
Red 1. Shack attack.
Shack attack.
Cover ops.
What What is he doing? Okay, so Shack Attack is another one of those FCs from Red 1 that's quite familiar with leading a lot of.
So maybe he's a
lot of
warping
raid.
point, right? He's just a bounce.
What's that?
He's acting as a bounce.
I wonder.
Probably.
He's in a good position to do that, but I mean, he's a good spot for them to warp away, but I'm not entirely sure what he's doing unless he's waiting out a cloak timer.
So
Okay, we're
if you
back
guys
in-
had to put your money on a fleet, which fleet would you put your money on right now?
I have to put my money on Red 1 still, but that's because I are one.
I'm gonna.
Looks like Grimwolf is a sore loser.
Sorry,
I
Scott.
think-
Go ahead.
I think maybe Dragon has a good tactic here, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't
was
call him
gonna say
out.
the same.
Hey, Neon, could you do me a favor? Go ahead and announce in local that
Yeah.
pods should please clear the field.
Okay.
So that's 2 votes for Dragon and 1 vote for
Red 1.
I'm gonna put.
Red 1.
I'm gonna put my money on Red 1 simply because of their extreme movements that they're able to take. I don't know. I know it seems unlikely given the situation that they're in, but I know their experience is really proven to show forth in another fleet fight. So I'm really interested to see what tactics they come with to counteract what's going on here.
Yeah.
A lot of it's
Well,
going to come down to
Their advantage is just speed. You know, they can get under the guns of the cruisers, which is a huge benefit.
Yeah.
But
The question is, for how long? Because they can only
Oh,
get
here
under
you
the
go,
guns
folks.
of 1 or 2 ships at a time.
Dragon just repositioned his fleet because the Vexers were closing in on him.
Yeah.
But the Vexers just released all their drones. So Red 1's in a tricky spot. If they're not paying attention to what's going on, they could get trapped in the middle here. Those
They
Vexers are going to start swinging back.
Yeah, they are. 600 kilometers and Vexers at 100. So Dragon is
All right, so
200.
Red 1's best bet at this point is to wait out Dragon. Dragon either needs to kill at least 2 or 3 more Vexers, or the Vexers need to take out Dragon's fleet entirely, and that's really I think what Red 1's going to need here. Because if it comes down to Red 1 versus the Bombers are going to have to decloak, and Red 1 could get in under the Bombers real tight and quick. So I'm really curious when those Bombers are going to start showing themselves.
Yeah. Somebody
I
dropped
bet
the
Dragon
cannon.
would kill for a smart bomb right now.
Take out all those drones.
Yeah.
Seems kind of cheeky and to an extent. Maybe we need to have a EMP or something every 2 minutes or so to get them to show
warping
things.
off.
I don't know.
Dragon's warping off.
Who warped into that wreck over there?
Good question.
That one little frigate.
Red 1.
That's Malai.
Malai.
Interesting.
And then he's on.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back. Oh, okay. So he's probably trying to clear the wrecks to clear down the jumping ability.
Yeah. And Dragon, what are they doing here? Oh, they're killing this one lone Red 1 Shack attack.
Oh, they found Shaq. Oh
Yes.
no. Shaq got too close to something, and he's going to go down hard in a moment here unless he can get himself
Shack
off field.
DC. Someone's saying Shack DC.
Shaq DC'd. Okay, Shaq DC'd. Well,
And he's warping off.
there he goes. He warped back. He got back. He got back to his
Awesome.
fleet.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
barely in the nick of time on that one.
I mean, yeah. That would have been sad.
Dragon pretty ruthless looking for those AFK pilots. He wants to make sure he has every opportunity
Well,
he can to.
He needs to. Somebody's going to need to take out Shaq if they want to cripple Red 1, because Shaq's ability to give Red 1 a chance to jump somewhere is how Red 1's going to stay alive. If they lose Shaq's cloak, they're not going to be able to get around this this battle quite as cleanly. They have a lot of wrecks they can warp to, but it takes away their advantage for getting in and attacking quickly.
Okay, just to report on the status, we have 4 fleets on grid. One of them is a stealth fleet. One fleet led by McPoopy, that's the Vexer fleet issue fleet with drones. The other Dragon's fleet is Brawler fleet, and we have Red 1's frigate fleet. Okay.
But how many do we have left on the different fleets? Have any of the fleets lost anyone?
Yeah. We lost one Vexor Navy. I mean, McPoopy lost one Vexor Navy. Red one lost. Did I lose one? Let me see how many frigates. Red one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Red one has 9 left. Dragon, let me see.
Well, keep in mind, one of the ones for Red One is probably Shack Attack, who's going to want to be cloaking up again so he can start being effective.
Yeah. I counted him as. So there's 8 red ones on grid. Yeah, and the 1 stuffs. I can't count dragons.
Hold on, I see a whole lot of stuff over here. Do they do cloaking? Are those the bombers?
Oh yes. Looks like it.
There they are.
Looks
Okay,
like
so
it.
they're
Yes, here's the bombers.
so they're trying to push on the Vexors there.
Yeah. And drones are out. Drones are coming for this guy. Who is that?
Oh,
32
they are
ships
going
on
down
grid.
hard.
Yeah.
They are going down hard.
Yeah. All the drones are out.
They're all cloaking back up again.
Yeah.
It looks like they
there's
may
a
have
pot.
lost one bomber in that.
Yeah. Let's see who is.
They got lucky on that.
Bad PSR. Yeah. From work.
So,
well, that's right.
looking at the different fleets on grid, what would your strategy be, guys? If you were the FC of those fleets?
Well, if I was in the bomber fleet, I was waiting for an opportunity like now where the drones
Yes.
are away or the attention is somewhere else, and just start volleying in one-to-one target.
Dragon
Yes.
Fleet's
Then
taking
cloak up
advantage of
again.
this. They're coming in.
Yes,
I
Dragon's
think
Fleet
that's
coming in.
Dragon right on the right there.
All the drones are going for this hound that's not cloaking, or that failed to cloak.
Now, looks like Dragon's putting damage down on the Vexors, so he's taking advantage of the fact that the Vexors were distracted by the bombers to see if he can't peel off 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
But they seem to be pulling range.
Yeah. Let's focus on Butt Viper here, just because he has a nice name.
He took down Grim, so clearly we should keep an eye on him, right?
Yeah, I lost him. Butt Viper.
Yeah, he has a nice contract waiting for him when he gets back on time point.
Yeah, I think we've probably only got about 3 or 4 bombers left.
Yeah.
They
they're
have cloaked
closing
up,
in.
so they're going to have to be very careful about how they handle this.
Okay, red one is moving, but they're moving. Where are they going? Okay, red dragon and the Vexors have engaged.
So it looks like Red One's kind of jumping to a couple different places here,
Yeah.
trying to figure out their positioning, but yeah, their best bet is to wait until the cruisers bloody each other enough that they can get into the fight.
Again, the stealth
Yeah,
followers. Now is the time.
That's really I mean, you look at what's left here. You have 2 cruiser fleets and 2 frigate fleets. You know, it's
Butt Viper
either
is
the
down.
frigates duke it out from waiting it out, or the cruisers go at it first. Well, we got to see who decides to engage and actually take the fight. How's our timer, by the way? I was curious about that.
Well, our cruisers are actually they're fighting pretty hard now. We're seeing some couple ships drop on either side here. Butt Viper's down.
Yep. Butt Viper's stagger was primary.
This will be interesting.
Another bot. Capsule.
Bot.
Bot. LGC.
Now we can't assume that all pods are bots.
Nah.
So the issue we're going to see here with Dragon's fleet is that he has nothing but cannons, maybe some drones. They're not going to be able to get inside those Guardian shields. And then you have the Vexors who are kind of just able to kite it out. You know, they can sit there and let their drones do damage.
Yeah.
So if Dragon decides to take this fight head on, he's going to have a lot of issues.
And he is. I mean, he's not moving. Wait. I'm looking at his drone, not him.
The Vexors are going to open themselves up to those bombers, though, if they engage at range.
Now here's another thing. I'm waiting to see what happens. See how they're coming down around. If they get within range, okay. Red one. Somebody
should
just
be
walked
coming in.
up.
Yes. What?
If red one is able to get themselves a chance to engage on those Vexers right now while all their drones are on Dragonborn, they could do some serious
no.
damage.
But
Oh no,
warping the dragon.
they're engaging on Dragonborn's fleet.
Oh my goodness.
We
And they're
might have
split.
some collusion on our hands here.
Yeah, this is a very interesting turnout.
Yeah.
Now, Red One's split. They've got half their
Yeah.
fleet over up at the top left and half their fleet down on the top right.
And now the third pocket.
Boy, they're kind of all over the place here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it
Red
looks
One's
like they're trying to take down Dragonborn here.
Yeah.
Red One's biggest advantage now is that they can create a pipeline where they have a warp out point on both ends, so they can go in, lock up, have a few wallies, warp out, turn around, and do the same again. And they can do that for infinity, as long as they have 2 outer points to warp to. So it will be very hard for any one of them to actually do something about them. And the same goes for the bombers, because they use so short time to start warp, and if they can warp in a straight line and have to turn at the warp out points, it will be getting very interesting, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah. Dragon has 4 left, looks like.
So Red One's going to have to make a move here because people are coming in on them. So Red One's like starbursting all over the place. Where are they going? They've left somebody there.
Yeah, Mitsuka.
I can't see who that is.
And they're warping back. Red One's warping back to right here.
They're all coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so the drones
are leaving. Drones are going for.
I don't know what they're doing. So I did notice we did have Canadian Sari over here, so I think we still have the drop bears on field. They're just kind of sitting back in that corner over there.
Yeah, I looked at it right there. They have 2 people left, 3 people. Oh, they're going for the drop bear.
Yeah, they're done. They want to get them off field.
Poor drop bears. They have so many drones.
Yeah, that fight's gonna happen now.
Well, this has been surprisingly, eventful.
So anyone want to change their proposed winner? Or are we still looking at the same winners we thought?
I don't think enough has changed yet. Now that's Dragonborn's fleet that's going after them over there?
No, that's the Vexers. Dragon's still over here. I'm pretty sure.
So Dragonborn's fleet's up there. How many Vexers are left then?
Let's see.
Yeah, that's a good question. I can't see.
That didn't look like that many over there.
I mean, it looks like the majority of them are trying to get McPoopy off the field here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They need to be careful with those drones. If they lose them, they're not going to be able to do too much. Look at that. That is such a great strategy when it comes to Vexers. You just stick your drones on the fleet and walk away.
And it looks scary as well.
Oh, actually, no. I got confused.
No, they were
the other fleet.
recalling.
Yeah, they were
was
recalling.
the one that got away on that.
Someone just commented in local. This is the safest system in E for miners at the moment.
All right, so we got some movement going on over here,
Yeah.
where Dragon's fleet and McPoopy's fleet went.
Oh, what?
Oh, it looks like Red One was making a move, and probably all died there. I see a lot of wrecked.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I think Red One just bit it.
It was all or nothing for them, you think?
Oh, hold on. No, there's still quite a few of them.
Yeah, still.
No, I don't know what that was.
They try to catch, or Dragon try to catch them. No, they try to catch Dragon by surprise. What's Stylo Ren doing?
So do you think some fleets are working together at this point, or is it still...
I imagine that they are not working together that much yet. Who's that one frigate up there that's still kind of just sitting there? Oh, that is... So it looks like Dragonborn has several ships around him, and the rest of Dragonborn fleet is not on him. So I'm guessing
Might
that
be a bait maneuver.
maybe. So that means Red 1 probably has Dragonborn locked down, and they're just warping off as soon as they take damage, just to kind of play with him having to try and target, because it takes a while to get those targets in.
Yeah.
That is an impressive macro strategy to use here.
Yes.
So you remember earlier how I said Red 1 is typically runs T10s in frigates. Our ability to warp off at the right time is well honed, my friend.
Yeah,
It's going to be real key in coming against these bigger targets, getting on top of them, warping off.
Yeah, let me tell you, taking down a Macarial is some fun business. I'll tell you that. Cinnables are nasty. They'll take 2 or 3 frigates out before we can get them fully tackled down.
The Vexers went for the drop bears.
Yep, Vexer's trying to get on top of them, but they will not have it. They're using these cans to their advantage.
So there's a whole bunch of drones still sitting around down there. I don't know. I'm guessing Dragonborn must have gotten away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did.
Pretty slippery little dragon.
No, dragon's still there.
So he's still there. He was able to fend him off. Did we? I still see 7 frigates on field. So
that's the red ones.
Mm-hmm.
So
They've still got 7 of them on field. They were not able to take down Dragon, but he's been pulled away from the rest of his fleet.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Looks like Dragonborn's reforming himself.
So, do we have any information how many fleet members are still in the separate fleets?
You got 3 left in drop bays.
Yes. Dragon looks like, I don't know, but the Vexer navies, you have 5 Vexer navies left, and their Guardian, and their FC. So that's 6.
You say Dragonborn is reforming himself. Does this make him Voltron?
It might.
Okay, let me see if I can do a count here. Yeah, looks like only 3 left in Dragon's fleet. Could be wrong.
Well, it looks like one of them is a Moa Guardian, though.
Yeah. Kylo Ren.
So it seems that
4.
were quite right about our predictions.
Yeah, Dragon has 4 left. He has Davros, Dragon, Boris, and Kylo Ren. 4 of them left. Vexers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 Vexers and a
those
Guardian.
guys are my gate camping buddies. I wish them all the luck.
Kylo Ren, the Alliance Executor Killer, is playing those mind games in local.
Dragon has announced 1 last warp each.
1 last warp each, so nobody's allowed to warp anymore.
Huh. Fight to the death.
All right, so you're changing the rules. I mean, to be fair, I know Shack Attack, that's probably an honest question.
Yeah.
I mean, reality is that they could sit here and play warp games all day. It will elongate things.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I think that's a fair rule to put in place to allow no further warping and allow them to actually finish this fight out.
Right. You can post that, but I'd post no more warping.
Yeah, make it clear. No further warping.
Well, we definitely got something going on down here to the south of your camera. All the drones
You can't take away the warping option, but they can't warp off the sun. They can warp within the sun.
But that's
exactly.
the
If they use boxes, it's still within the perimeter.
No, that's what he said. Fine. No more. That's what he means. No more warping, even within this area.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Then you take away all the advantages for all.
Oh, I know. No, I agree. That is a huge disadvantage for Red 1 if they no longer allow to warp.
Yeah, not only Red 1, but the bomber fleet as well, because their only option is to warp off. Yeah. So
Well, we've got people moving,
that's true.
and we're still losing ships. So maybe what we do is we say warping is still allowed.
Dragon's
We
down.
make a call on it.
Dragon's down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragon falls to the swarm. Dragon. This is gonna be fun. Let's do another. Hey, let's do another video, like, so we can all watch it with like Dragon and other FCs and talk about it. Right?
Gee, you're getting pretty booked up for your show, aren't you?
No, this is fun. Who would have thought? You know. Again, thank you guys.
Dragon,
This is so
Dragon
fucking
would've thought.
awesome. Next time I want to be in this.
This is awesome. Yeah.
Ooh, you got drones attacking the Vexer behind you.
Stop. Yeah, Dragon.
But next time we're just gonna have like 5 fleets of VNIs, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like
Well,
VNIs are always.
There's some counters for VNIs out there.
Yeah. Saw those drones.
Yeah,
come
but
back.
they're one-on-one.
drones.
You can't what's it called? You can't macro it, as you say. Like, okay.
18 drone fleets.
Yeah, it would be very difficult in Echoes to run like rapid caracals or something to counter VNIs. It would be very difficult.
You'd almost have to like stay at range and just pound them, but you can't.
The drop bear. Are these the drop bears? Yeah.
Still up there.
Still up there.
All right. Well, they're gonna need to get gotten here. Those Vexers are fast enough with their MWDs on that they could catch them.
Yeah, and red ones are here. Wait, no, what? I'm so confused.
Who's that? Is that what's left of Dragon Fleet?
That's what's left of Dragon. Looks like it. Let's see.
So this is funny.
Stephen
Yeah.
Bradbury's
Red 1 could go finish off what's left of Dragon Fleet if they tried.
Yeah.
With just 2 of them there, Red 1 could do it, but they'd lose a couple
Yes.
frigates doing it, and that would mean they'd be in real big trouble for the end of it.
I mean,
Yeah, but you still have the stealth fleet hanging around there somewhere.
Yep.
hey, should I start the timer, by the way? Because nobody's within range of the
Might be a
the
good
sun?
idea.
right?
Yeah, so if Red 1's the only one within range of the sun, you might need to say Red 1 currently holds a timer within range of the sun.
Yes.
Now check that, because I do see Dragon's fleet up there.
And if shove comes to pull, you can always say that the one
155.
closest to the sun has the advantage.
No. Definitely red is the closest to the sun. 500 something.
Well, that's from you, not necessarily to the
'cause-
sun.
What? Yeah, but look at the Dragon's fleet on this guy, Kylo Ren. He's 159. That means.
Oh,
Red one is
yeah.
closer
Okay, I
to
see
the
what you're
sun,
saying.
right?
He's closer to
Since-
you.
Yeah. So I'll announce it.
Well, you're the judge, so you can make a call that Red 1 is currently closer to the sun.
Yes.
Currently, there's only one fleet there that can challenge the frigate fleet right now.
Detached somewhat from your soul. Nevertheless, this does not affect your physical existence.
What was that?
Forget Alert. Identified drone is closing in on your position from 3 o'clock. Your existence is threatened.
Someone else is getting closer to the sun too.
All right, so they're now closer to the sun.
And this is Vexers? No. This is the Dragon's fleet. And where's the Vexers? Vexers are coming. Of course. Great social distancing.
Eventually, you might want to treat this like PUBG.
Yes, exactly.
Close the circle.
Yes. Okay, I should call off the timer, right? Because
Are the drop bears still out wide?
Everyone fly at each other.
Yes.
Maybe we can have a a referee battle cruiser as a reference point somewhere on the sun next time.
So now everybody's just kind of sitting there. We need. Looks like the Vexers are moving, so they might create something, but they're gonna have to catch somebody here. Is that a battle cruiser sitting over there?
That's
way off. No, way off to the left here. Oh yeah, they yeah, okay.
So battle royale incoming with the toxic gas.
Yeah. How does it go in PUBG again?
Well, basically you have a perimeter, like toxic gas closing in on the center. So it could be something you could implement at this moment.
Kylo Ren says I'm going to kill the
people
Frags. Right.
closing up with each other.
Dragon says he's going to call it in 6
yeah,
minutes.
so say there's 6 minutes. And then we'll have to figure out, because if it's a matter of who has the most surviving ships, I don't know. There was not a clear definition on what the winning condition is if there isn't one left standing.
I think we should judge that on who has the most kills, maybe, because then you can all go in and frigate, and no one gets any kills, and you survive with your whole fucking fleet. I don't know.
That's true. That's true. I don't think we have a good, clean way of voting that one, but we need these people.
Basically, you could like close the perimeter down to the sun, kilometer-wise, 10 by 10 by 10 by 10, and then they will have to fight at some point.
Well, see, that's the problem. Is the sun's big enough that that everybody can be 10 away from the sun and not be anywhere near each other.
Yeah, exactly.
So really, what it has to be is what you need to do is you need to put a box, or a pod right in the middle at the warp end point, and say you cannot be further than X from this pod.
Exactly. Or having a referee in the middle.
All right.
Everybody
Do we have anyone here
to a planet or asteroid belt?
Yeah. Do we have anyone here that is not part of this fight? Well, I guess the problem is Dragonborn announced 5 minutes, so we've only got 5 minutes left on the fight anyway. So I'm probably going to have to go here, folks. I'm going to wish you all luck, and I'm going to be stepping off this. So it's been fun.
All right.
Yeah,
nice to have you, Ella.
Nice having you, Ella.
See you next time.
Basically, what I'm saying is, if you move it to an asteroid belt or a planet, and you can have that close field combat, just move it to asteroid belt, and the one that is closest to it wins.
That's true. Yeah, you could change the point of the fight. It would have a clear point of reference for the asteroid belt warping compared to the sun. If you want to close it off in the next 5 minutes.
Say it again, please.
So he had a point that since we can't have a clear point of reference for people to know, hey, we're closing in on a specific point, you could try going to an asteroid belt and finishing the fight there.
I don't want to make that call though, because
we only have 3 minutes left. It doesn't matter anymore. We have to find out what clears the winner. I suggest that the team that got most kills will win.
Okay.
However, if you did finish the fight at the asteroid belt, you could actually have everybody finish to the death if you wanted to do it that way.
That's
so that
what
way
I'm saying.
there's no hey figuring out who has most of this and most of that. It's the last squad standing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying basically, because beforehand this was not specific information. So if you move it to that point, then you can fight to the death, and the one that wins in the end wins.
What do you think about that, Storm?
Yeah, I think that's a good solution. I think we should do that.
Again, please.
So Neon, go ahead and scout a asteroid belt and declare that asteroid belt to be the next point of the fight. and then all fleets will need to warp to that point and finish their fight there. You can say pause, if you'd like, so that way everybody gets on the field together all at once, and then you can continue the fight after you say, go.
I don't have an Astro Boy.
You don't mind? You don't mind?
I don't
Leon?
mind. It's like default. Okay, default further has it, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Well, if you guys want, someone can drop out of voice into the other voice channels
Wait.
of the fleet.
No.
and
Dragon.
tell
Sorry.
them.
Dragon said he's the center. You have to be 50 kilometers from me from now. Okay. So Dragon made
Okay.
that. Yeah.
That's a good solution too.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Dragon is extending to 15 minutes. But
I
they
mean,
finished
we
the fight.
want to see as much ships blown up as possible.
Yeah.
Might as well, right?
So this will make sure that everybody is eliminated, and we'll have a last squad standing scenario here.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's the best way to do this. But I think for the next battle, you should have number of kills or the highest value highest value of kills to determine the winner. Maybe
Yeah,
so we can set a timer on it.
Yeah, what they do in PUBG, where it's different squads fighting together for a possession. You could have one kill is a set amount of points, and then you could get points by killing people, and then the fleet with the most amount of points wins in the end.
Yeah. That encouraged a more aggressive playstyle as well, because you need those kills to get those points. So I think that's valid reasoning.
Okay, now the Vexers are moving into the remaining of the drop bears. No.
It looks like towards your south you have the frigates engaging somebody down on the bottom here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
Who is that?
Oh,
they're
remember
finishing
Kylo Ren was
Kylo.
saying, Kylo was saying he's gonna kill the frigates.
I mean, the point is, at the end of a battle, you want a clear winner. You want someone who fucking killed people and fucking did shit. So that's
Dragon
one
made
way
it pretty clear.
to approach it.
No, Dragon made it pretty clear. So basically, I think the red one's giving up, or maybe not. I'll tell Dragon.
They are pretty far from Dragon, yes.
Yeah. How do you spell the guy's name? Zylo?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo. Thank you.
Kylo Ren, the prodigy.
There goes drop bears.
That's the host pod. Can you drop it?
So what we'll have to see is looks like Kylo Ren went down, and these frigates need to get on the field if they want to continue the fight.
Yes.
Oh no,
there's
he's
another one.
about to go down.
Boris Payne too.
Oh, Boris. They're finishing
Oh my
Boris
goodness.
off as well, huh?
Yeah.
It seems like without changing the battlefield, we still got what we wanted. So looking good.
Yeah. I mean, it's all we had to change the rule a little bit at the end, but.
Hey, it's your the first event. We're gonna have some hiccups here and there.
Exactly.
I can't wait for the next event. I'll be in there.
Yeah.
Balls deep, man.
It's so much fun. Wait, where's Zell? Zell, right here.
I'm in comms, but I'm
That's
not in.
you. Oh my goodness! I didn't recognize your voice.
Yeah, this is me.
Nice to hear
Still
your voice.
alive.
It's such a sexy voice, though.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'll be sure to whisper it to you later.
The final swarm. Final swarm.
Final swarm, yes. Coming for who is this? Cardinal, right?
Drop
no,
bears.
Liquidator.
No.
the Moa Guardian. I would just get
So
out.
this
Right? You
is-
can.
This is the exact scenario we predicted. We were going to see the Vexers take the field most likely, and then we'll have Red One trying to run a skirmish battle, and then our stealthy friends have refused to decloak themselves. It seems.
Yes.
The most passive type of playing.
No, I'm not gonna call them out. Just let them.
So if you guys would be the FC of the stealth fleet, what would your strategy be at this moment?
So at this point, if I'm leading the bomber fleet, I would want to get Red, out of the field as quickly as possible and try and pick some of them off. It would be very difficult, but you don't want to run into a situation where it's you versus Red One here. So maybe trying to decloak in certain areas and get them to draw closer to the actual cruiser fleet that's left here and get them. But Red One's very smart, so we don't know.
Meanwhile,
your last resort is just to cause as much damage, but the longer they wait, the worse it's going to get for them.
yeah. I think they missed their chance when earlier.
Yeah.
Because now
They
there's
could
just
passively wait it out, as if Red One is the final contender here, at least, and use them as a meat shield, essentially, as the circle of death draws closer to Dragonborn.
So.
yeah. Looks like the Vexers are gonna hold the field unless you have one last surprise from the bombers.
They could always end up colluding with one another.
Yeah. That'd be so much fun if we had real bombs and just bomb.
Oh yes, that would be a huge game changer here.
Yeah. They're just sitting targets. Red One
So is
fleet
Red One
fighting.
still aggressing that one solo cruiser?
It's done. They killed our Horus.
Oh, okay.
But they lost one too. Looks like.
Oh,
lost
there
one
they
too.
are. There they are to your left.
Yeah, they're moving. Wait, they're just catching up. Look at it. Like
They're still on top of somebody. It seems.
Yeah. Let us kill
We're
this
down
guy.
to 6 frigates left. It looks like.
Yeah. Let's kill this guy. How sad.
Desperately trying to get onto the battlefield, slowly carrying Red One with him.
Yeah.
Remarkable.
Yeah. Look at it. More guarding. Frigate fleet needs to be DQ'd. Yeah.
I would say that even if they are aggressing, yes, Dragonborn did call out that they need to get onto the field.
Have some fun with a small. Yeah, it's fine. It's all about having fun. I'm sure they don't.
All in the name of good fun, huh?
Yeah. Wait at least 20 minutes, please. Dragon's calling Red One kids. Calling names now.
Oh.
They lost another. They lost another frigate. Red One is down to 5 frigates.
I don't know about this one.
It's already been about 3 hours. Really?
Really,
It's
it's
2:30.
the
Time
Red
flies
One
when you're
is
having fun.
Well, from the start, it's 90 minutes, 98 minutes, so not too bad.
I think in a way, Red One has probably looked at the situation and said, "Hey, let's just get this guy down." Because if I'm looking at those Vexers and I'm Red One, I don't want to get too close to them.
Yeah. They had their shot. Now it's too late. Yeah, so stream. Yeah, 1 hour 40 minutes. Perfect.
So at this point, who would you put your money on? Let's hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. At this point, who would you put your money on?
The Vexers.
I mean,
scary.
The Vexers are clearly in the advantage here, as long as they haven't lost too many drones. And Red One seems to be uber focused on taking down this MOA.
Yeah. Okay, Dragon's calling it.
Well, how was that, everyone? Was it as entertaining for y'all it was for me?
Oh yeah.
It was fantastic.
It was fucking awesome, man.
Well done, well done.
Who was who?
It was fun.
So I think
Is that
looks like
McPoopy?
McPoopy takes the trophy here, huh?
Yeah. McPoopy, was that you?
What's that?
No, that was you. I knew that it was you. Yeah. Congrats. You guys won. You guys held the field. It was really fun for us.
I'll put 200 million on a random player.
Hey, ISO, you fucking suck. Yeah.
Oh, now comes the trash dog.
Yes.
I was the only VNI that died, and that's because you're an asshole and you put a bounty on my head. Man, everyone
Trash talk
bum-rushed
incoming.
me.
We were
Everyone
a fleet
bum-rushed me.
of 7 guys, and we won with a fleet of 7.
Yes.
We had 1 loss. I had 8 kill mails.
ISO, you owe me a VNI.
I already paid it too.
I paid for that one.
Oh, okay, whatever. You can pay for more.
Wait, what are they killing now?
Oh, they're going for me. What the?
Oh, the hounds are out. The stealth fleet is out.
It's over, right? It's over.
It's
Walk
over.
away.
It's over. But now, who are they shooting?
Oh wait, the competition's over. This is a breach of the charter.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Yeah, let me remind them.
All right, guys. Well played. I have to log now. See you around.
Hi, Storm. Thank you for...
Thanks, so.
Yeah.
Neon, I'll be right back in a little bit. I need to go move some shit and also eat some dinner. But
Yeah, let's.
interview.
Well, we're not gonna do the interview today. Let's do one together. Maybe in a day or so.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Okay.
maybe
Again,
a
congrats. That
little
was super fun, man. Super.
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you.
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit later because I gotta go move. And I have to be in a car for about 8 hours tomorrow. So we'll see what I can set up.
Congratulations to McPoopy and his fleet. It was a pleasure watching you all fight. Impressive strategy use of, of the kite Vexer fits. I like that.
Oh, did you actually look at the Vexer?
That's excellent.
The Logi Vexer?
Hell yeah, we looked at you.
I don't want to hear anybody saying that Vexers aren't and drones aren't any good in PvP anymore. Ever.
Vexers have been notorious for being used for kite PvP, and they're very effective because of their durability and being able to just throw your drones on somebody and then just walk away.
Yeah. That was pretty well executed.
The only problem we had was 2 of our guys only had 5 drones in their hold, and 1 guy had 150 drones in their hold.
Oh my goodness.
And none of us brought enough isotopes to last an hour and a half.
That's a good game, guys. And every time
You
someone got
got
off, we're like,
150.
we're gonna check it for fuel, check it for fuel. Do we have any more?
It's funny.
Start checking Rex for fuel.
Yeah.
And the guy who had 150 drones got ganked.
Hey, Dragon's here.
Just trying to figure out this voice thing now. Let's turn on some miles.
Dragon, that was super awesome, man.
Yeah,
It
good
was.
shit, man.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I hope everyone else did as well.
Oh yeah.
Super
I'm
fun.
hoping
Fun
to
for
make my
everyone.
doctor and
Yeah.
You want
Thank you for the event. It was really fun.
Great
Thank
content,
you,
Dragonborn. You did a
well,
fantastic job, man.
Yes. The funniest part is Ryu, the bomber fleet, is still asking what happened. Everyone left. We say the event's over, and then now they're out. Ooh, so funny, guys.
So, Dragonborn, you gonna go on the market and buy a VNI tomorrow?
No, because that means I've got to spend some more money in Plex and fucking reskill. But I don't know what's the resolution on VNIs. How fast can they target?
Oh, my game's closed.
Dragon, we came up with some improvement for the next war, the broadcasters that was.
Gun
It might be
401.
417, yeah.
So basically, like PUBG rules, where the circle closes on everyone, so you have to fight.
Yeah, well, on the last 15 minutes when we get to the sun and that, yeah. I do.
Exactly,
I do agree with that.
to like speed that up a bit. But
Yes.
other than
Yeah.
that, it was fucking fantastic, man.
So next time we'll
Yeah,
just
we have-
announce the center point before the fight happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna have have a battle cruiser in the middle or something like that.
Yeah.
Where it's one of the main judges can be sat in a battle cruiser where no one touches
Yeah.
it, obviously.
Yeah.
And
So when do we
that
get
can be
paid?
the middle point.
Well, it was a pleasure watching you all. Red One, I had my money on you, but hey, next time. take care, guys.
Very close.
Zal, I would have thought you would have had me as your favorite.
I had my money on Dragon all the way, Dragon all the way.
Once I found out that McPoopy decided to not look at the rules properly and put VNIs forward, I thought we were all fucked.
That's called the loophole.
Dragon, you were the only one that thought that, man. Man, you were the only one that thought that.
Yes.
I was. I was.
Factions are really easy to tell.
I'm more of an advocate for the small and powerful blade, and I really thought Red One would be able to macro enough. And I saw some impressive strategies there. It was nice.
Red One could have had it, yeah, but it spent too much time pussyfooting around, hanging around the back. And at the end of the day, you sent yourself out of range. But I want to give props to the drop bears, because these guys they're our Pacific kind of area kind of guys, and they work during the lull times. And obviously they've got to fight the Chinese all the time, so I'm pretty impressed with how fast they run and how long they lasted as well. Good game with that.
Good game.
So I thoroughly expect you to be on the front lines during the times we were all sleeping, protecting our asses and our assets.
Oh, just by the way, next event we're bringing Vexor snipers.
Do we want to utilize this massive force we have here on Discord to have a big gate camp somewhere or something?
I gotta go.
I want to
Is there any,
watch the Mandalorian.
Post-brawl conversation.
Fuck that shit, man. Gate camp that shit.
Let's have an all-Vexor gate camp.
Also, how many fleets was it altogether that competed then?
I think 9, right?
Was it 9 fleets?
Technically, it was only 8. I didn't see the bombers do anything.
Because I know some of the fleets dropped out beforehand. We missed out DLG, DIT, and we also missed out on Wax coming to join us because they all had other issues with work and real lifetime stuff. I just want to make sure I get the numbers right before I send a good chunk of money to McPoopy.
What's the pot?
We don't want to overpay him, do we?
But if it's 9 fleets, that's 450 million, isn't it?
I believe
Probably
so.
doesn't even replace the drones they lost.
I lost 150 drones.
Apart from the idiot that took 150, yes, Grim.
I
think we lost about 60.